focus on enhancing HIV/AIDS research, especially in the vaccine arena. So a very strong opportunity arose for me to come back, and I jumped at it. So we have a number of projects. So we maintain a laboratory at Western, and then I've been working for about 15 years in Uganda as well, where we have a laboratory. So a lot of our projects relate to understanding how HIV progresses in disease, and then in addition we look at different strains that circulate around the world. And then I think a last project that's taken a lot of our efforts recently is working on vaccine development. In every aspect of research these days, it used to be that we as professors were small silos, and it's not the way research is run anymore. You really need expertise in different areas to complement the larger project. Western had a really strong foundation. I think by us coming along, we just had now was probably one of the better HIV groups in Canada, and arguably in the world. You know, it's part of my core now, I would say. I mean, even when I started at Western, within the first few days of being here as an undergrad student, I started in research, and that research just happened to be in virology, and shortly after that in HIV. So I think just over a short period of time, I developed a strong interest in microbiology and in virology in general. And from there, I never looked back. There's the interest in the science, and that's a big part of it. That search and discovery, it's a fantastic life, and I really enjoy it when we have funding. But then the other thing is there is a certain passion that I've developed over the years based on my experiences in Uganda. So seeing populations with HIV, AIDS, and trying to do a little bit more than just the basic science. So that has helped in my outlook, let's put it that way. Honestly, the biggest obstacle we've faced over recent times, especially coming back to Canada, was the former Canadian government. The other obstacles are related to technical abilities and capabilities, and it's more, you know, can you do this experiment or that experiment, or, you know, how long is it going to take before you can try your vaccine in humans? And do you have the resources or the animal models testing, things like that. Well, it's nothing like I was. So I hardly recognize the campus. The other thing I really enjoy about being here versus where I was is the large undergraduate population. So it's just so much more vibrant and alive than where I was, which had a very small undergrad population and was mostly graduate students and medical students. So that changes the perspective. You can actually see enthusiasm in people's eyes still. They're not completely disengaged, let's put it that way, as you become later and later in your career. Well, for me, it's largely cycling. I'm a pretty avid cyclist, and I have lots of bikes, which probably is my crux. But always, you can see me on campus all year round. I ride in the snow, in the rain, whatnot, and I generally don't drive a car. So I just enjoy that, and I go out for long rides and those types of things. I like other sports as well, but that's, I guess, my passion.